Good morning, good morning, good morning. And we are back at it again. We just want to give God all the glory and the honor that's due unto Him. We just want to thank God for life and life that He gives us most abundantly. We thank Him for the miracle of life. We thank Him for the renewal, the daily renewal of His grace and mercy that continues to follow us everywhere we go with everything that we do. On today, we want to talk about miracles. You know, with everything going on in today's world, these random inclement weather changes, multiple bad news, violence all over, we want to just talk about miracles. It's great to do everything you can possibly do in this life. Work hard. Pray, fast, have faith. But with all that you do, still leave room for a miracle. Because sometimes we get so caught up in our everyday life. We get caught up in our prayers. We get caught up in, explaining ourselves or in our prayer to God or complaining. With everything that you do, everything that you say, leave room for a miracle. You don't have to leave so much room, but if you could just leave a little bit of mustard seed room, God can make that to grow into a mighty miracle for you. Plant hope, plant faith, plant love, so that in return you can reap a miracle. The Bible tells you reap whatever it is that you sow. So while you're sowing in life, you're sowing to ministries, you're sowing in your spirit, you're sowing to others. Don't forget to leave room for a miracle, because God has a miracle in store for each and every one of us. Sometimes we can see it, sometimes we can feel it, but there's times when we just pray, but we have this nagging little doubt. Replace that doubt with just a little bit of hope. Just leave that space empty for a miracle, because God has a miracle for each and every one of us. I laugh because I would pray often, but I would always get that nagging little space of doubt where I would hope and pray for something, but still be like, maybe God won't do it, or God probably don't want to do it. But over the years, as I left space for miracles, I did everything I could. I studied, I went to school, I have my master's degree, I own a home, have wonderful children in ministry. We have a ministry of our own as a family, a praying family. We stand in the life of Joshua, where he says, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And me and my house, we all serve the Lord. You can't get my kids out of volunteering. You can't get my kids to not go to church. The minute you decide you're going to visit another church, it's like... I love that for them, because this joy that they have in God, I didn't experience that until my older age. All during their teenage years, I didn't have that. I didn't leave room for miracles. I didn't leave room for, good things to happen. But now I do, and as I've done that, I've noticed that even if I left the tiniest of room for a miracle, God will make a big one. And I'm grateful for that. I really am. He has replaced my fears with hope. He has replaced my tears with joy. And I mean, all I can say is do everything you can. I have been in accidents where I wasn't able to work, but God provided for all of our bills. I've been in situations where I've been terminated from employment, but our bills were all paid for. I laugh when people say situationships. I've been in situationships and God have come through because I left a space for miracle. Leave that today. Leave a space for God for miracles. I promise you will not be embarrassed. I promise He will deliver each and every time. I promise. If you leave just a small space today, after doing all that you can, you prayed without ceasing, you had hope, you've sown into yourself and others, you are very consistent with your tithing, you have done everything, you work for the house of the Lord. After you have done everything, you're very educated. After you have done everything, leave space for a miracle. Remember, leave space. It doesn't have to be too much, but leave space for a miracle. Remember, God loves you, and I love you too. Make today the day that you leave space for a miracle and expect one, and watch God come through for you. Have a blessed day.